A Labour MP is embroiled in a race row today after it emerged she branded a black Tory activist a token ghetto boy. Emma Dent Coad, MP for Kensington, jibbed that Sean Bailey could not fit in with the Conservatives in a furious rant when she was a councillor. She said Mr Bailey, who was picked out as a rising star by David Cameron and George Osborne, was regarded in the area as a freeloading scumbag. Mr Bailey, who was standing for Parliament in 2010 when the blog was written, demanded that Jeremy Corbyn remove the Labour whip from his MP. He said the token ghetto boy jibe was among the most offensive that could be made to a black man. Emma Dent Coad, MP for Kensington, jibbed that Sean Bailey could not fit in with the Conservatives in a furious rant when she was a councillor. Sean Bailey, who was standing for Parliament in North Kensington in 2010 when the blog was written, demanded that Jeremy Corbyn remove the Labour whip from his MP. Ms Dent Coad, who sparked a furore by insulting Prince Harry at a Labour conference fringe event in September, launched the extraordinary diatribe in a post on her website in April 2010. Referring to Mr Bailey, who was standing for Parliament in Hammersmith, she wrote, "It must be said that his constant stigmatisation of the area he was born in as a ghetto has not exactly endeared him to his former neighbours, one of whom calls him a freeloading scumbag, another the most hated man in North Kensington." She said the ward of the constituency where Mr Bailey lived at the time was a richly diverse and stable neighbourhood. So, not exactly a ghetto then. She added, "Who can say where this man will ever fit in, however hard he tries? One day he is the token ghetto boy standing behind D. Cameron, the next looking interested beside G. Osborne. Ever felt used? Two things are certain. One is that his current posse of public school budders will drop him like a hot potato if he does get elected. The other is that he will no longer be welcome in North Ken if he does." Mr Bailey, who did not win the Commons seat but has since become a London Assembly member, told the Guido Fawkes website, "I am shocked and saddened by the hate-filled, racist article written by Labour MP Emma Dent Coad which has surfaced this afternoon." Ms Dent Coad launched the diatribe in a post on her website in April 2010, pictured. Mr Bailey was picked out as a rising star by David Cameron and George Osborne, pictured with the former PM in 2007. "During my time in politics I have dealt with prejudice and attacks from hardline groups, including the BNP, but not once have I been labelled a token ghetto boy." Her use of language, including the caption of "Keeping It Real," is more akin to that of a white supremacist group than that of an elected politician, and she should be ashamed. Mr Bailey added in an interview with LBC Radio, "Any black person would know if you really wanted to offend a black person you would call them token, you would call them coconut." She knows what she is saying.